Okay folks, I've got a minnow rigged up here on this Boa Jig'r, and we're going to drop it down. We're fishing at about 20 feet of water right now. We're going to let it hit right down to the bottom. There's bottom there. Take it up about 6 inches, and then just give it a jig. Let it fall on a slack line. It's got a nice erratic fall. Lift it up, let it fall back down again. Pause for a second or two. Oh, there you go. And usually that's when they hit it. Oh, there was a good hit, folks. Oh, there we go. Mr. White Perch. Okay, nice hook set right through the snout. You know, just seeing these white perch like this, I can't wait to get these Boa Jigg'rs out ice fishing for yellow perch and maybe walleye. But that was a really nice hit. So I'm using live bait today, but you could just as easily use artificial bait, or if you're fishing saltwater, you could use a piece of cut bait. Either way, the Boa Jig'r works fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy down there again. That was a lot of fun. You know, believe it or not, folks, we're out here in the middle of November, and it's pretty noisy out here today because I think everybody who owns a boat is out on the water today, and why not? It's 17, 18 degrees out here, sunny, absolutely gorgeous day, and where else better to be but out on the water fishing. Oh, I just had a hit. I think he took my bait. He sure did. One less minnow. I better re-rig. That was a good hit. Okay folks, we just rigged up with a fresh minnow. I'm going to put that Boa Jig'r back down again in this 20-foot zone. And there we go. There's bottom right there. So I'm about, oh, there we go. Take it up about 6 inches. Oh, there we go. That was good. That was another good hit, folks. Just as it was falling down, I lifted it up a bit. There we go, another white perch, decent sized one. Right through the snout again, absolute perfect hook set. That's what I like about these longer hooks. This top hook acts as a bait holder, and the bottom hook, folks, from these Boa Jig'rs acts as a built-in stinger hook. You can't go wrong. Fantastic. Nice chunky fish. Okay. I love it. This is too much fun. Okay. Now, I'll tell you something else, folks. I've got this little gold Boa Jig'r on today. The water that I'm fishing is a little bit murky. It's not the clearest. We had some heavy winds, and this water's been churned up, and visibility is not that great. But this gold-colored Boa Jig'r gives off great reflective qualities in this stained water. And the other advantage, folks, with the Boa is that it has this built-in clacker. So what it means is, in this murkier water, these fish can not only see the bait with this gold reflected color, but they can also hear it with this little clacker. Okay. I'm sure going through my fair share of minnows today, I'll tell you that. You know, the other thing, folks, I like to mention about these Boa Jig'rs, they're great for saltwater, they're great for freshwater, doesn't matter. And, you know, this is the smaller Boa Jig'r, but you could use the bigger sizes, use bigger baits, cut baits if you like to use cut bait. Or, you know, if you like to use artificial baits, folks, artificial baits are good too. I prefer a scented artificial bait. It just gives you a little more of an advantage over an unscented bait. But the sky's the limit when it comes to the Boa Jig'r, folks. Whatever you like to use, just add that bait, and just tailor the size of the jigging spoon as to what you're targeting, the fish that you're targeting, and you should be in for a great day. Here we go. There's another one. This, you know, these fish aren't exactly the hugest things around, but they sure can be a lot of fun. And this Boa Jig'r, I'll tell you folks, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get it back out there for some saltwater fishing as well. But for now, it's November. It's fresh water, open water. Ice water's coming on. Ice fishing's coming soon. I love it. You know, folks, it's hard to believe that we're out here in November. I picked up a bit of a cold there the other day, but that wasn't about to keep me off the water today, I'll tell you that. This is just absolutely outstanding. Not going to get many more days like this, folks, when you're out here. It's just not going to happen. But boy, this is a riot. You never want to winterize your boat too early. That's a nice chunky fish too. We'll put him in the box as well. And we're going to rebait up again. These live minnows are working great out here today. I just wish they were a little bit bigger. If I had a bit of a bigger minnow, I would have been a little happier, but it was slim pickings, but they're working just fine. Yeah, I'm convinced, folks, that the key to this jig and spoon fishing is the jig and pause. Let your line fall on, oh, I just missed them. That was a really good hit. Son of a gun, look at that. Let your line fall on slack line. Let your lure fall on slack line. Let it fall to bottom. Let it settle. And as it's settling, it's just continuing to wobble. Wait a second or two and whammo. That's when they like to hit. I'm convinced. That's a fantastic technique for hooking into these any kind of game fish, whatever you're fishing for. This minnow's a bit small, but we'll make them work. You know, folks, the other thing is when I'm using these Boa Jigg'rs, or for that matter, any jigging spoon, I like to tie them on using a snap. Now, ironically, today, don't I leave my snaps at home? So I had to tie this one on direct. But I'd rather do that than use a snap swivel, and I'll tell you why. These spoons are just kind of fluttering down. They're not really spinning around in a circle. And if you use a snap swivel, that swivel will actually absorb some of the action. And by using a snap, it's allowing the maximum action of your jigging spoon, and in this case, the maximum action of the Boa Jig'r. You know, folks, there is one more advantage I'd like to share with you regarding these Boa Jigg'rs. And you definitely have a hook setting advantage with the Boa Jig'r, and I'll tell you why. That second hook that I mentioned to you, which acts as a built-in stinger hook, is actually a bent limerick hook. That hook has a nice little bend in it, and when you set the hook, it just finds its way into the mouth very, very nicely and increases your hook setting chances tenfold. So folks, today, as you can see, I'm vertically jigging, and that's very, very effective. Keeping about 6 inches off the bottom, working that bait, it's a great technique. However, if you're fishing from shore, you could still use jigging spoons, or from a boat, you can cast them out, let them hit bottom, and then kind of jig them back erratically like that. And that's also very effective. The only problem with that is what I don't like a lot is you tend to get hung up. But one last thing I'd like to share with you folks. Almost lost that one. Oh, there he goes. Okay, just as well. I was going to say one last thing I want to share with you folks is that just like that fish just hit, when you're using the vertical jigging technique, the fish will always hit on the way down. So keep an eye on your line. If you see it suddenly stop, or if you feel anything, absolutely anything, set the hook, because you could feel a thump, which is a good hit, or you could just feel like a little tick, like it hit something on the way down. Those are hits. Don't hesitate, set the hook. Hope you've enjoyed today's tips. Good luck on the water, folks, and as always, good fishing. Time to re-rig. Look at that bait. Time to re-rig and get back out there again. Last thing, folks, don't forget to subscribe to our videos by clicking on the button most likely found right over here, as we have a lot more fish catching action coming your way. And if you haven't yet, be sure to check out our website at thundermistfishingtips.com, as we have a lot more articles there and fish catching advice for you. So until next time, good luck and good fishing.